It's time. It's time for the light round. Comes out of course, when you just end of the course of being my step, you'll play this out. And then the lightning round is over. Are you ready, Ski Daddy? Time for the light round. Cramers and money. And we're starting with Brendan in New Jersey. Brendan.
Hey, Cramer. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you, partner?
Oh, wow. You know,
all right.
These last 2 days have been crazy.
Nuts.
I've been following Super Microcomputer, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, look, I Super Microcomputer, they're sending Nvidia down in the after hours. So I'd much rather see an Nvidia. And by the way, Nvidia, you own it. You do not trade it. Let's go to Adam in Illinois. Adam.
Hey, Jim. Here's a hearty booyah from Cubs country, from the club member,
nice.
a grateful club member.
Thank you.
I've got a question. Well, and you're welcome, and thank you. I've been poking around trying to find value on the software or infrastructure side to benefit from this AI gold rush, and I came across Extreme Networks. Kind of beaten down.
We haven't had my Cord in a long, long time. And I've got to tell you, look, I think it's fine. I mean, it's just one of many companies that is not proprietary enough for me to be able to recommend, especially at this point when people seem to want to sell tech. Let's go to Mandy in Maryland. Mandy.
Hi, Jim. Thank you so much for taking my call.
No problem, Mandy. Happy to have you on the show. Happy to have you on the show.
Thank you. I would like to do a shout out to your crew and thank also Mr. Larry Williams. It has been a very rough August for me.
Of course.
I have bought 40 shares of ZBH.
Okay, ZBH. That's a very tough one. Zimmer Biomet did not have a good quarter. When these guys don't have a good quarter, there's really no stopping them. They're on the move. I say you have to recircle the wagons and buy GE Healthcare, which is much too cheap. And I feel like every time it goes down $1.50, the Travel Trust is going to want to buy it because it is that inexpensive. Let's go to Dustin in Colorado. Dustin.
Booyah. Hey, Jim. It's good to hear your voice, man.
Same, man. What's up? What's up?
Well, like the vegetables in your garden.
Thank you.
Is Sunrun right for the picking?
Sunrun is one of the solar companies to be a bit more of a financing company. The only First Solar seems to be making the cut here, and that's the one that I would recommend. Let's go to Christopher in California. Christopher.
Booyah, Mr. Jim.
Stuttered Booyah, always welcome. Always welcome. What's going on?
Awesome. What's your idea about this sticker symbol NRG?
Energy's good, and I've done it really well. But you know what? I have to tell you, I like this new gang that runs Southern SO with a 4% yield, a lot of nuke. I think that's the way to go. How about we go to Charles in Maryland? Charles.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Cramer. How are you today?
All right. How about you? What's happening?
Good, good. A quick question regarding the area and arena of water shortages and water desalination. What are your thoughts regarding that whole arena in terms of investing as an industry, and more specifically, Ecolab? What's your thoughts about that?
Oh, Ecolab, I think they're okay. I'll tell you something. I know that it sounds like it's a little far afield, but Cintas has a similar business. I think Cintas is the way to go. By the way, that stock was on fire yesterday. Obviously, everything's been on fire, started going down today. But I think Cintas is better. Let's go to Jonathan in Pennsylvania. Jonathan.
Booyah, Jim. Jonathan
Booyah.
in Jamison, PA.
All right, man.
Thank you to you and your amazing staff for the priceless education in the investing
Our
club.
staff is so good. Best staff in show. What's up?
Yeah, it was great to meet all of you at the event you had back in May at the NYC. Calling about an insurance company with mortgage, title, and financial indemnity exposure, and I want your advice on two things. One, the best way to uncover an insurance company's combined ratio.
Yes.
And if you think near its all-time high, if Old Republic is safe or risky now. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, look, they're a very good company, but when we talk insurance, we just talk Chubb. Because Evan Greenberg knows insurance better than anyone in America. I would even challenge Warren Buffett's team to know it as well as Evan Greenberg, and I think that Warren may actually agree with that. The one is Chubb, CB. I'm going to Tony in Texas. Tony.
Hey, Jim, how are you doing? Yeah, I wanted to ask about Indy Semiconductor, and if it's a good buy because its price-to-sales ratio is high, but revenue projections are pretty lofty for next year.
Indy. Boy, I'll tell you something. This is self-driving. Self-driving has hit a snag. I'm not going to recommend a self-driving related semi company. Just not right here, right now, not just losing money. Let's go to Mark in Wisconsin. Mark.
Dr. Cramer.
Yes.
I got a company here for you that I think their routers and switches would complement AI and Nvidia's chips. The ticker symbol is ANET.
Oh, Arista Networks. A lot of people like Arista, and it does trade. It does trade with Nvidia. I actually think the much cheaper and not as complimentary play is Cisco, CSCO, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the Lightning Round.
The Lightning Round is sponsored by TD Ameritrade. Coming up, how did so many sectors become uninvestable? Cramer looks into the secular beatdown weighing on portfolios everywhere. Next. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.